Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats and UFCU Stadium. This place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to inhabit these stands shortly. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at...
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The short hands. It's Sparks. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Browning. Fighting off the defender. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. So Southern Miss's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take... He's got it. First down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Eagles are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity White wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride.
Oh, the ball's out on the return. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simpson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football.
Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two.
Southern Mississippi, 15. Texas State, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. White going to attack through the air. Here's the heat. They get to him as he throws. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And they find the big play wide receiver again. This guy has been featured early, and it looks like it's going to be often. Already over 100 yards, still in the second quarter. He is having himself a day.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Fitted in the window for the score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Running to Green. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Bobcats will snap it on first and 10. Looking for space, it's Browning. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He'll keep it himself. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nice move to keep running.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. This time on target. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kane. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. White wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got his man on the right. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Chuck it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today.
And the Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll open the second half on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. White going to attack through the air. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep shucking it.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Dalton. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love...
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And they're able to get him on the ground. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Texas State, 0.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quick release on the RPO.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. White wants to throw it. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
The Golden Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gives it on the option. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah,
there he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And here comes the offense on second down. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need...
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. White going to attack through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got a man. It's Chapman. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give out of the gun. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Golden Eagles have it with a first and goal. On the run, it's Carter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.